Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today in this video we will create an authenticated route and we will check like how we can use that token to get the user information. So let's get started. So what we will do is we will create an API to get the user profile after login, and that API should be protected with a middleware. So let's create a middleware in our app folder. Let's create a folder called middleware. And in this middleware folder, let's create an with auth.js, and this should be module.exports will be a string function. Here we will receive request, response, and this. Okay, so let's also handle the exception, and in the case of error, turn response.json. Status will be false. Message will be in this case we can also send another key. User status is also false, so like we can check if we receive any user status key, then we can log out the user from any of the device, from our device in web or in the app. So this is how we use that logout feature. And now we need to extract the token from the headers. So what we will do is we will pass a bearer token in the headers, in the authorization headers. So we can do that by token equals to request. So we will get the token on headers. Request dot headers dot authorization. So in the authorization we will receive the token like this. Bearer space token. So we need to split it with an space. So we can do here dot split within a space, and then we can extract the first index of that. So it will give us the token, and now we need to check if the token is valid or not. To do that we can check it like this. Let's open JSON web token npm, the package which we have used, and to verify we have a function to verify this jwt.verify. These are for signing, this is for verify. Okay, also import it. And now we can say jwt.verify. We need to pass the token and also the secret. So process.env.jwt secret. So if it is verified, it will return us true. If verified, then this, else can say, let's copy it from here and change the message to invalid token, and if it is true, then we need to check for the user information. Check for user information, and that we can do like this. So we have the verify sign like this. We can, so this decoded or the verify will contain the data which we have set while login. So now let's get the user details. So variable users equals user equals to, let's import our database also. Require from model slash index will use all the models, and db dot users dot find one where id is verify dot id. So instead of verify we can use decoded naming convention id. So if the user is exist, if user is not exist, then we can say invalid token, and if the user is exist, then we can, what we can do is we can add this user details in our request so that we can access. We can say request.user equals to user, so we will, then we can use this request.user in our controller to get the authenticated user. And then we have another thing here which is next, so it will pass through this data to the next request. Next. Okay, so now let's now we need to also define this middleware in our API. So how we can define it, this is we need to import our middleware const auth equals to require have middlewares and auth, and now we can simply add this here. So we need to create another route for this router dot, let's create it as a get route. To route name will be get profile, then we can use this middleware like this, and then our controller your controller dot get profile. So you can, we can add in as many as middlewares you want. So let's create a function now in our user controller. The name of get profile, response, let's put the exception handling here. Okay, so now we can have this user information on our request dot user. So we just simply, we can simply just pass response dot json status will be true and message is user info, and in the data we can simply pass request.user. So we have created this request.user in our middleware, request.user, right? So we can simply pass this. Now let's try to run this API. Let's copy it, and API name is get profile. And it will be get. Let's try to access it without any token. Let's see. So cannot read property split of undefined. Okay, we need to check that also. Or what? So as you can see, it is working, or middleware is working, but we need to check some more permission. If request.headers.authorization, then this. Else we can say this. Also add a status here, 500, and in this case our status will be 422, unauthorized or unprocessable entity. Okay, now let's check this. Okay, invalid token because we haven't passed any token here. So let's pass a token now. So in the headers we can have an authorization, and so token is we have created is a bearer token, bearer space. Let's use this token. So if bearer and this token, so this is how we send a token in headers. And now let's start, and JWT must be provided. Okay, we have got an exception. Let's cancel it. So remove first. I think it will not give us. Okay, there was some issue with the space only. Okay, now it is fine. We have the user. Okay, we need to also wait here. Okay, so now we have got the user information. So now if like I change anything in this token, like I am adding a extra queue here. Now let's check if it is working or not. Yeah, invalid signature. So it is giving us the error of invalid signature, means invalid token. So this is how, if we try to access it without any token, it will also give us the error invalid token. Yeah, so it is working fine for us. So this is how we create the authenticated routes, and in the next video we will try to update the information of user according to the token. With that token, we will change the information of a user. So thank you everyone, and please like, do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.